place to be in here. And we are in the times of ever-changing growth and space. I think this is a really exciting time to be in this space today. So my topic today is about marketing with AI and how do you grow your community in today's day and age, in today's era. And we're going to give you some examples and case study of how our group, Atom Global, is actually doing that as well. So with that, I will just begin. As you know my name, I'll just jump straight in. So what we will do is, as you can see today, we are living in a new reality, an era where the world is changing faster than companies can adapt. I mean, just how many of you actually find that, it's actually quite challenging to actually follow up with all the new algorithms and the apps that's coming out every week. You have like ByteDance, you have like TikTok, you have like Google View and stuff. This is something that's really coming up very rapidly. So this is one of the biggest challenges that most companies are facing, and entrepreneurs, content creators like yourself are trying to adapt. That's one big problem. And second thing is that really in this age, speed is a new competitive advantage. The ones that move faster, adapt faster will really win. That's the whole idea about intelligence, the whole OODA loop from the intelligence background that I have. The faster you can operate, the faster you can sense, make, and understand the background, you can have a competitive advantage over your competitors and your peers. That's the key. The third thing that I really want to share is that the old models no longer can work today. It doesn't scale. And a lot of times, I work with a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs in traditional business. They are still stuck in the old model. They say that, this has worked in the past. In the past, COVID, this has been working. COVID, I've done well. But we are in 2025. We're moving to 26 and 27. And you just realize the last 6 months and last 1 year is very, very different. A lot of business have gone out of business. A lot of retrenchments has been happening. People can't really find jobs as well. I mean, that is the reality on the ground today. So I'm not here to scare you. I just want to paint you a broad picture and how we as entrepreneurs and content creators and business owners, we can come together and change this entire thing using AI for our advantage. Is that all right? Okay, awesome. So last but not least, AI now, instead of letting AI, having that fear of AI that, AI is going to replace us, AI is going to take over our jobs, why don't we partner with AI? We use AI to help us transform the work we do. I think that is the more empowering view that we can take by cooperating with AI. So today I'm going to share this with you. And just to touch about, I think in the future organizations, there are 3 traits that are really, really important to really adapt in this new era. Number 1, flexibility. 2, innovation, and 3, cost efficiency. I think by today, businesses that basically just burning cash all the time, gone are the days that, startups and companies can just raise funds and run and burn cash like, years after years. Even some companies can do that today, like, OpenAI and stuff, but not many companies today have that luxury of doing so. What it means that we have to run lean teams, we have to be cost efficient, we have to be innovative, and we have to be flexible. So these are the 3 traits that the organization I represent for, Atom Global, we have embedded in our ethos. And I just want to share with you how, using real-life case study of how we do it. For example, one of the companies, AI companies, is called Atiki Studios. It's actually an AI animation studio under the group where basically we use AI animation to be able to generate movies and animations and videos in a shorter period of time. So typically, you imagine like Pixar, Disney takes like years, many years, and billions of dollars, millions of dollars to be able to generate a full-length video. Today, with AI, we are able to do it in like 6 to 9 months for a full-length video at a much lower cost. Even for commercial videos like companies like us today, we are able to do it in like 12 days. 12 days with a full-focused 12-man team, that is possible. What does this mean? It means that with this flexibility, whether you're a business owner, a company, or organization, you're able to put out more messaging, communications out there to be able to actually test, run, iterate, and see what works and what doesn't work. And that is really key today. So this is a superpower that organizations, governments, and we should have this in our pocket. Because if you're not doing this, your competitor is going to do it and you're going to lose out. Number 2, cost efficiency. I say, again, cost really matters in today's day and age. A lot of organizations are talking about, how can I trim down the manpower? How can I use AI to replace stuff? But we see it as a more empowering tool, like how do we use AI to actually create more higher value jobs and to be able to actually generate, highly productive videos and messaging and communications in a shorter period of time. Like in 12 days with 15 people, create commercial videos at 6 times faster and 5 times cheaper as well in terms of the budget. So I think it's really, really key depending on what organizations you're operating, a content creation organization, entrepreneurship, or even e-commerce, cost efficiency is really crucial today. You have to be profitable. If you're not profitable, no VCs, no startups is going to come, they're not going to give you the money because they say that, show me your books, are you profitable? So that's really key. Number 3, the key points I want to talk about is about innovation and how one of our companies called Blockchain Sports Arena, we use AI for communications and customer service at global scale. So I would say very much in the whole mindset about experimentation. In today's day and age, you need to experiment because gone are the days that you can say that, the guru say this, it works, because the things are changing so fast that I wouldn't even dare to call myself a guru because things are moving so quickly. How do you call yourself a guru when things are moving so quickly? So it's about experimentation. What works, what doesn't work, having that mindset to change and innovate, that is really, really crucial. So we use that in blockchain sports, and what we are doing to push forward is about how do we use, for example, we are starting to use AI avatars for communication. So AI avatars to be able to interact with our community. We will be able to launch campaigns across different countries in different languages in real-time updates with high accuracy and speed and a reduction of the production cost. Instead of having to set up a studio, having people to actually prepare the teleprompter and do this, we can do it with AI. But of course, the key point about using AI is that behind every avatar is a real person. Authenticity is really, really core because the moment you breach the trust of your community, they're not going to believe you anymore. So trust is core. No matter what you do, whether it's AI or not, the core message, the messaging, and everything has to be real. The real person behind it. So that's one thing I'm going to say. The other part of it, we also use AI for customer service at scale, where, for example, we have our founders' AI that is trained by many Zoom calls and data and communication, real communications with our community and stuff, and using the information powering the AI, we can actually answer the questions with high speed and consistency as well. So that is really, really key for most organizations today. When you have customer service and you're having a lot of people managing your customer service and supporting your staff, you really need to think ahead because this is a big cost driver as well. So under Atom Global, we have an ecosystem of AI-driven companies. We have Artikis Studios, Blockchain Sports Arena, Jiggle, which my partner, co-founder will be sharing tomorrow. Andy, he's going to talk about Jiggle, a music AI generation app tomorrow. I'm not going to steal his thunder there, but I just want to share with you that under this entire group, we have 40 over AI and machine learning companies that's under incubation, and what we're going to do is we're going to launch and bring to market because we are living in this era that the business model will change. And I believe that we are in this revolution that a lot of new models will be disrupted by technologies, and this is where we want to position ourselves with. So now we're just going to talk a little bit about how we can grow our community, and this is the framework that we use in all the various organizations and companies in our group. So number 1, it's about create content fast with AI. I think we all know here that there's many tools out there. You have ByteDance, you have Google View and stuff to be able to create content fast. So content is the engine of your business because it helps you to create more content in many formats at higher speed without increasing your team. And the truth of the matter, I remember my mentor, Mark Teo, actually said, right? He said, volume trumps, actually he said, volume negates luck. The more you put out there, the more content you put out there, the more you try and do, you get better at it. So that is really just, instead of looking at perfection, looking at best practices, you just want to put as many content out there because when content becomes visible, this brings awareness, and of course, as you know, attention is the first sign that you know that people are interested, and that's when you can actually move next. And attention, number 3, drives traffic. When people notice your content, whether it's in your platform, your community, or platform, then attention becomes traffic, and traffic becomes customers. This conversion process is really, really key because you don't capture your clients, the eyeballs. At the end of the day, it's just going to be wasted.
1 minute left.
And traffic builds community. So last but not least, community fuel everything data. So what I want to share with you is that about myself, I'm the CTO and I'm ambassador of Blockchain Sports. But behind me, I have the Atom Global. We have Dimitri, which is the chief commercial officer. He's at the booth, at Jiggle booth. So if you're there tomorrow, please come and visit us. And we are basically looking for funding, partnerships, and collaborations. I think if you are a VC or fund looking to invest in high growth AI, if you're an entrepreneur exploring partnerships, or if you're a creator or looking to collaborate with us on sports, music, and media, please come look for us. And of course, to all our virtual friends who are watching it live, we have the QR code there. Scan there, join our Telegram, visit our website, connect with us. We'll be more than happy to actually work with you and explore. Because last point is that in today's day and age business, we need to work together. Complementary partnerships the way to go. Because that's the way you can leverage on each other's trust. We can actually build synergy and grow. This is the way to grow, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, this is the flywheel of how you can build your community, starting with creating content with AI, content to attention, attention to traffic, and then last but not least, building your community. And this becomes your flywheel that compounds and grows. And this is how you will thrive, not just survive in this era. So with that, I am Zech David. Really, thank you for your time and appreciate you very much. Please come to our booth tomorrow at Jiggle. You can't miss it. We are the most prominent booth, I guess, when you come down and get the coffee, which is also our partner, Tanamera Coffee. If not, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate all of you.
Thank you, Zech.